going on. I'm going to press the record button now. Hopefully it records like I want it to. So I'm going to go through the presentation that I would normally show you should we be face-to-face in the classroom, and then we'll have some time to answer questions, any questions that you might have at the end of the meeting. And if at any time you're not able to hear me or something's going crazy with the screen or whatever, just let me know and I'll see if I can figure it out. So let me just let these two other people in real quick, and then I will switch to my share screen here. Those of you that are just now joining us, I just want to let you know that I am recording this meeting so that we can show it to parents who are not able to attend. Hey, Jace, how's it going, buddy?
Good.
I know your brother and sister, so I kind of know you too. Good to see you. Okay, I'm going to share my screen here. Let me get my presentation going and get my screen shared. And we will go through some information real fast. Get these out of the way. Okay. And I will be sending this as a PDF document to in an email. So if at any time you want to refer back to it, you have it. It just has a bunch of just different things that you might want to reference throughout the school year. So, okay. So again, welcome back to the 2021-2022 school year. This is just a little bit about me. This is my 24th year of teaching, soon to be 25th year of teaching. I've been in Dover for 15 years, which I didn't realize that myself until they announced it at our back to school or our opening day presentation. And it's my 6th year here at Weigelstown. And these are just some supplies that will be needed before the school year. One thing that was added later on in the list that I don't know if parents were aware of is this year, Mr. Spence is asking that kids come in with an art shirt. Apparently they'll be doing some painting this year. We didn't do that last year, so there will be some painting this year. And so an old t-shirt, old button-down shirt, anything that can be sent in, we will keep it in probably in our cubbies as opposed to the bottom of our lockers, since we are sharing lockers. That way everybody's shirt is in its individual place. I may even put them in baggies. But if you could send in an old shirt or something for your child to wear for art, that'd be great. And if not, then we can probably figure something out. All of these items aren't necessary to come at the very beginning of the school year. Just some pencils, glue sticks, those kinds of things. And I will have an area that your child can store all of their supplies, so it's not taking up space in their desks. So that way they have room to keep just the books and everything necessary in their desks. Let me go to my next screen here. Okay. So here are just some classroom expectations. I do have high expectations for the class. I expect the kids to come prepared, ready to learn, be an active participant. Even if they're learning from home, I will be pushing out activities and lessons that they can still be active throughout the day. If they're well enough to be active and participating, they'll be having opportunities to have live instruction should they have to stay at home, and things will be still expected to be completed in a timely manner. Our classroom rules are pretty basic. Just be respectful, be nice, be supportive, be a quiet talker, and be prepared. This is just some information on the different curriculums that we use. I'm not going to read through all of them. We haven't had any changes to the curriculums. We're adding new programs to them, but the major core programs that we've been using for the past few years are still in place. One thing that'll be new for your 2nd grade students is we do a program called Spring Math, which is like a fact fluency program. If you've had a child in 2nd grade already, within the last 2 years, you're familiar with the program. Otherwise, 1st grade was going to do it last year and they held off. So it's a good fact fluency program, and it'll help them get better with adding, subtracting, and going into larger numbers. Here's our classroom schedule. This is pretty much the main schedule set in stone. It could possibly change, but it probably will not. And our related arts schedule. We have library on day A. So when the students come on Wednesday, it will be library for them. Days B and E is art, C and F are PE, and day C is music. We will have a snack worked into the middle of the day because our lunch is not until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It makes for a very long morning if we don't have some kind of break in a snack. So we will have a snack every day around 11. It'll also be a large movement break time where we do like go noodle and things like that so we can move around a bit. There'll be some bathroom breaks worked into all of that schedule and everything else. This is a little bit small. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Here's just a bunch of different ways that we can keep in touch with each other throughout the day or throughout the school year. Zooming, obviously, if a student or anybody's learning from home, they have an opportunity to join us for Zoom lessons. Email is probably the fastest way to reach me. I am generally answering them within the same day that I get them because I check my email through from home to throughout the evening and in the morning before I come to school. At the end of this packet, there'll be information on a app called Remind 101 that you can use. It's kind of like a texting situation, and I don't see your phone number, you won't see my phone number, but it's also a quick way to communicate with me. There will be parent-teacher conferences this year in October. Hasn't been decided yet if they're going to be virtual or if they're going to be in person, but we will be pushing out some more information about that. And if your child works with any other staff members like Title I or occupational therapists or speech therapists, you'll have an opportunity to meet with those people during that time too. I do send out a weekly newsletter, usually comes out at the beginning of every week. I'll probably start that within the next week or two, just to give you an idea of what we've been doing each week and what's going to come up. And my office hours are usually 7:30 to 3:50 Monday through Friday. That's when I'm here in the building. However, you can reach me after hours through email or the Remind 101 messaging system. So let me go to the next screen. Okay. I'll be giving everybody a binder. The students will all have a binder. It will help them stay organized with any papers that might need to come back and forth. And we will have, I have in here a monthly behavior calendar. I think I'm going to change it. It's not going to be so much monthlies, it's going to be weekly. And then they're actually going to fill out information about what we did that day and what their day was like for them, whether it was a wow day, an okay day, or needed some work. And we will work in some prizes and positive rewards for good behavior. And then also too, got into the habit last year of having the students not bring papers back and forth to school when it came to homework. I found a way for them to just post it on Seesaw so that they don't have to take it back and forth. They can just send me a picture of it in the evening. So we'll talk more about that once homework starts. Homework won't start for a few weeks, so we don't have to worry about that right now. Everybody's going to be getting their iPad again. They're brand new iPads this year, different cases and everything, different charging cords, but the same expectations. The students will be taking them home every night. They will be expected to charge them and bring them back in fully charged. There'll be a charging cord sent home with them on the first day of school with their iPad. If you think you would prefer that the charging cord go back and forth with your child every day, that's perfectly fine. We don't have extra charging cords here at school. So if your child's iPad is not charged when they come to school, then we will have to try to figure out a way to get it charged throughout the day. Since we have lunch at 1 o'clock, there'll be a snack. We'll have snack time probably about 11 o'clock every single day. So if your child wants to bring a healthy snack in every day, that's perfectly fine. Bring in a water bottle filled from home if possible. We do have the water bottle filling stations still in the building, but the water fountains are all still covered. But that gives them an opportunity to drink throughout the day because they can't use the water fountains. If anybody's ever interested in donating a snack, it's greatly appreciated. But snacks this year continue to need to be pre-packaged, like little snack size bags and things like that. Birthday treats are great. Again, however, we need to have them like prepackaged treats like Hostess cakes or Little Debbie snack cakes, those kinds of things. And they're still asking that they come in about a week before the birthday party so that they have an opportunity to kind of sit and, I guess, kill germs or whatever we need to do. And then our room right now is going to be warm when we first start the school year. It's always very warm at the beginning of the school year. But once the outdoor weather turns cold, the room will get cold. So it's a good idea if your child has a hoodie or something that they can put on for an extra layer in the classroom, because it will get very chilly in this classroom. Let me see if I go back. Oh, okay, and that's pretty much it. These are just some extra dates. These are dates that can be found on the calendar on the Weigelstown website. They may also be posted in the district calendar. And they're nothing important, majorly important right now, but it just gives you an idea of some of the dates that are coming up throughout the school year and through June. And then towards the end of this is the way that you can sign up for Remind 101. And again, I'll be sending this packet out to you in an email so that you have all this information. So if you're not able to see it or get it right now, then you can sign up for the Remind 101 app if you want to. And it's a quick way to communicate. So I'm going to stop share this so that I can see everybody again. That was a lot more quick than what it's like if we're in person, but that gives us plenty of opportunity if we have any comments or questions. So is there anyone that has any questions for me or any questions about the upcoming school year that I can answer? No?
Does the school do cursive writing? Do you teach cursive writing?
We are no longer encouraged to teach cursive writing. They removed it from our curriculum about 4 years ago. So we will not be teaching it formally within the classroom. There may be opportunities to expose the students to it, but it is no longer, handwriting is no longer taught in the Dover Area School District.
So this will be my son's first year at Weigelstown. We just moved to the district. Is there going to be somebody around to make sure he gets where he's supposed to go when he gets off the bus?
Absolutely. Your son's name is Chance, correct?
Yeah.
All right, give me a second. Let me look at my transportation list real fast, because what I can do is, okay. Yes, what I will do is I will make sure that somebody has an eye out. He's going to ride W5, I believe, is what I have down on my list. And I'll make sure that somebody has an eye out for him. There will be tons of people in the hallway on Wednesday sending kids in the direction that they need to go. And they marked the hallways with different animals. We are in the Moose Hall. And so there'll be people who will help him find the classroom. Okay.
All right. He probably won't ask,
Okay.
but I'll tell him he's looking for a moose hall.
Okay.
He'll understand that.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, well, that was kind of short and sweet. So if there's not any other questions, I'll stop recording this right now.